What's good, y'all? It's your boy Young Roman. I'm back with another reaction video. Today we're about to react to what getting killed by fentanyl looks like. Oh, nah. By the way, I just want to tell you, believe in your dreams, man. Chase your dreams. Don't you ever stop. Because one thing I'm always do is chase my dreams. If you only know me for YouTube videos, I also make music. And I just made a new album that's about to come out. And it has 12 songs on it, all produced by me. And I hope you enjoy it. At the end of the video, if it's not too long, I'll probably preview one of the songs.
Party. You don't really party. You're more of a 2 beers and I'm good person. But your friends dragged you out, and now you're on a couch watching everyone have a better time than you. Then your buddy sits down next to you, pulls out a pill, says it's Xanax, says it'll help you relax, stop overthinking.
Oh, nah, I ain't never did no type of drug in my life. I ain't even gonna cap. The only thing we did was the legal stuff.
Actually enjoy yourself for once. You say no. Obviously. You don't do drugs. You've seen the DARE presentations. You know better. But then he hits you with it. Bro, everyone here's done it. You trying to be better than us? You scared? Come on, don't be a...
Yeah, I'm scared.
And now it's not about the pill anymore. It's about proving you're not the lame one. So you take it. Oh, hey there. What's 50 times stronger than...
Peer pressure. Don't you ever. One thing my parents always told me growing up was peer pressure is gonna be around. People are gonna peer pressure you, but what you don't do makes you cool. So don't be out here doing this.
Heroin, and somehow easier to get than a prescription for antibiotics.
What is 50 times stronger than heroin and somehow easier to get prescription than antibiotics? Let's guess. Your mom's disappointment is crazy.
If you guessed B, fentanyl, you're correct. If you guessed D, also correct, but we're focusing on fentanyl today.
I did.
Here's the fun
D.
part. That pill you just took wasn't Xanax. It was pressed fentanyl.
Oh.
Or it was Xanax laced with fentanyl. And the lethal dose is about 2 milligrams. That's the weight of a few grains of salt. You literally cannot see it. Your friend didn't know it was laced. Not because he's secretly Zach Galifianakis trying to roofie the group for a wild weekend in Vegas. Just because the guy who pressed these pills in his basement doesn't have FDA quality control. And now you've got about 15 to 30 minutes before your body completely shuts down.
Oh my God, and you just took Xanax in the middle of the party. What are we gonna do?
Let's find out what it feels like when peer pressure kills you. So what exactly is
peer
fentanyl?
Pressure kills you.
And why
Wow.
is something this deadly being pressed into fake Xanax bars by guys named Kyle?
Dang, Kyle, bro.
Fentanyl's a synthetic opioid, created in 1960 by a Belgian chemist who was probably trying to cure cancer or something noble. Instead, he invented the most efficient way to accidentally kill.
Yeah, instead he invented the most deadly substance, and now everyone, especially in Florida, you know how bad the fentanyl rate is here? We should look it up just to see. And if it was, ooh, should I look it up? Let's see. Yeah, I actually want to see. Y'all want to see too? Let's see. Come on. All right, bump the whole Florida thing. Let's see how many people died from fentanyl in 2025. It declined. 73,000 overdose from fake pressed pills. So on here it doesn't say Florida's rate, but it says it decreased by 35%, which is really good. But also 2024, yeah, that was the bad year. 3,000 deaths from fat. Oh my God. Back into the video.
Invented the most efficient way to accidentally kill recreational drug users. Hospitals use it because it's incredibly good at blocking pain. It binds to opioid receptors in your brain and nervous system and basically tells your body, hey, stop feeling things.
Hey bro, you need to stop feeling things.
Stop feeling everything?
No, why would I?
He got a strap line. The fat gonna put you out.
It's about
like
50
light.
times stronger than heroin, 100 times stronger than morphine. The medical dose for pain management is 25 to 100 micrograms.
Jesus.
That's 0.025 to 0.1 milligrams. The dose that kills you? 2 milligrams, which means there's basically no margin for error. It's like if Tylenol's safe dose was 1 pill and 2 pills made your liver explode. And here's why street fentanyl is Russian roulette. When someone's
hear
pressing
it.
thousands of pills in bulk, the fentanyl doesn't distribute evenly.
So they
One
don't
pill
know
might
how
have
much is in
0.5 milligrams.
They don't know exactly how much is in each pill, and that's the thing. Y'all over here just popping pills for what?
The next one might have 5 milligrams. Your friend took one last week and was fine? Cool. Congrats to him. You just got the Mega Millions jackpot of bad luck.
Oh, man, now I'm all emotional.
So what does fentanyl do to you? Simple. It floods your opioid receptors, the parts of your brain responsible for pain, pleasure, and breathing, and overwhelms them completely. In a hospital, they give you just enough to block pain while keeping you alive. At this party, you just took enough to block consciousness and respiration, and eventually, your pulse. Buckle up. This
Oh
gets
my
weird
God.
fast.
This next part gets weird.
All right, here's the timeline. Fentanyl moves fast. From the moment that pill hits your stomach to complete system shutdown, about 10 to 30 minutes, depending on dose and body weight.
Not even a
Let's
pass.
go minute by minute. First 5 minutes. You feel amazing,
Yeah, I can take it. No, I can take it.
You are amazing.
better than you
First
felt in
5
years, maybe ever.
That's it.
Fentanyl slams into your mu opioid receptors like a freight train made of serotonin and bad decisions. These receptors control pain, but they also control reward and euphoria. Every problem you've been carrying, work, stress, relationship,
It's
anxiety,
all gone.
existential dread,
For 2
it
seconds.
all just evaporates.
Just for 2
You feel
seconds, huh?
warm, safe, like you're wrapped in the universe's softest blanket.
What
Your
in the
friends are
world,
talking to you.
man?
You're nodding and smiling. Everything they say is the funniest thing you've ever heard. You're finally relaxed, finally part of the group. Meanwhile, your respiratory rate just dropped from 16 breaths per minute to 10, then 8, then 6. See, fentanyl doesn't just make you feel good. It tells your brainstem, the part that controls automatic functions like breathing, to chill the fuck out. And your brainstem, being a team player, complies. You don't notice. Why would you? You feel incredible. 5 to 10 minutes in, the euphoria is shifting into something heavier. You're not high anymore. You're sedated. Someone asks if you're okay. You try to answer, but the words come out slow.
That boy gone.
Thick, like your tongue forgot how to work.
Just like that.
Your vision's blurring. Not in a I need glasses way. In a my brain's not processing visual information correctly
Oh, no,
way.
that's
Sounds
not
are
good.
muffled, distant, like you're underwater. You're not scared though. Can't be. Your brain's too oxygen deprived to generate
Underwater.
complex emotions like fear. You're just really, really tired. Your oxygen saturation, amount of oxygen in your blood, has dropped from a healthy 98% to 85%.
Dang. That
Then to
fast?
80%. Your lips are turning blue, your fingernails are gray. Your friends are starting to get concerned, but they're drunk and high.
And they don't
And
even-
nobody wants to be the one who ruins the vibe by calling 911
So they don't
over a
say
guy
nothing.
who's just really stoned.
They think you're just really messed up. And now you're gonna be really messed up when they don't when they don't need call of ambulance for you.
Classic party dilemma. Is he dying or is he just British?
Is he-
Fun fact. This is the window where Narcan could 100% save you. One spray up the nose and you'd wake up confused, pissed off, and alive. Problem is, nobody at this party has Narcan. Why would they? They're not real drug users. They're just college kids having fun.
Exactly. Who's
Guess what
gonna
happens
walk around
next?
with Narcan?
10 to 15 minutes. You're out, fully unconscious. And this is where things get bad. Your breathing's almost completely stopped.
And now they just think you're messed up off some drugs, so they ain't even gonna wake you up. They just gonna think, man, this guy took too much alcohol.
Maybe one breath every 30 seconds, maybe one per minute. Your brain is suffocating. Here's the thing about your brain. It's 2% of your body weight, but uses 20% of your oxygen. It's a resource hog. And right now, it's getting nothing.
Nothing.
The parts of your brain responsible for consciousness, memory, decision-making, gone. Offline. What's left is just your brainstem trying desperately to keep your heart beating. Your friends are freaking out.
Dang.
Someone's slapping your face. Someone else is yelling your name. You don't respond. Can't respond. You're not there. Finally, someone calls 911. By the way, quick PSA from your dead host. If someone's unresponsive at a party, call 911 immediately. I know you're worried about cops showing
course,
up.
call
I
the
know
police.
you don't want to get in trouble. But you know what's worse than getting in trouble? Your friend
person
dying on your
passing.
couch while you Googled, is he just really high or dead? Anyway, back to you dying. 15 to 25 minutes, you've stopped breathing entirely, respiratory arrest. Your oxygen saturation's in free fall. 60%, 50%, 40%. Your organs are screaming for oxygen. Your brain especially. Your heart's trying to compensate. It's beating faster, harder, trying to pump whatever oxygen's left to your brain. But there's nothing to pump.
God.
It's like revving an engine with no gas. The system's breaking down.
My boy's about to pass away. Oh my God.
If you're lucky, and I mean really lucky, paramedics arrive now. They immediately hit you with Narcan, start chest compressions, bag you manually force air into your lungs. Narcan's a miracle drug. It's an opioid antagonist, kicks the fentanyl off your receptors, and reverses the overdose in seconds. With Narcan, you wake up angry, confused, and in withdrawal,
But at least
but
you're alive.
Without it, your heart stops,
Yeah.
and we move to the final stage. 25 to 30 minutes, your heart stops, cardiac arrest. At this point, even if they revive your heart, your brain's been without oxygen for so long that the person you were is gone. You might
Gone
technically survive.
forever.
Your body might keep functioning with medical support, but you,
Jesus.
the person who went to that party, who gave in to peer pressure, who just wanted to fit in, you're already gone. The worst part? From the outside, fentanyl overdose looks peaceful. No thrashing, no screaming.
Oh, from the outside. Yeah, facts. That's very true. Now, what does it look like from the inside?
You just stop. Which is why your friends didn't realize until it was too late. All right, but what does this actually feel like? Because we've covered the biology. Let's talk about the experience. At first, incredible. The best you've ever felt. All the stress, anxiety, self-doubt, gone.
Gone.
You feel good. Not had a nice day good. This is what happiness actually is good. Then you start sinking. Not physically, mentally. Like you're being submerged in warm honey, and it feels safe, comfortable. You hear people
What?
talking, but you can't focus on the words. They sound far away. You want to respond, but forming thoughts is too hard. Your brain's moving in slow motion. And here's what makes fentanyl different from most other ways to die. There's no panic, no pain, no desperate gasping for air.
You just die.
You just feel tired, like you could sleep forever. Some survivors describe it as the most comfortable I've ever been. Others say it felt like floating, detached from their body, watching from somewhere else. And emotionally, nothing. No fear, no regret, no final thoughts about your family or what you're
Dang,
leaving behind.
Nothing.
Just nothing. Most ways to die, your brain panics, floods you with adrenaline, fights. But fentanyl, it just turns everything off, gently, quietly, which is why it's so dangerous.
Oh my God.
It doesn't feel dangerous. It feels like relief. Quick reality check. Fentanyl killed over 75,000 people in the US last year.
Exactly.
That's more than car
exactly
accidents.
What we just looked up.
More than gun violence. It's the leading cause of death for Americans aged 18 to 45. And most of them didn't know they were taking fentanyl. They thought they were taking Xanax, or Percocet, or Adderall they bought from a friend of a friend. Here's why it's everywhere. Fentanyl's cheap to make. It's synthetic. No poppy fields needed. You can cook it in a lab.
Yeah.
And because it's so potent, you need way less product to get the same effect. So dealers cut everything with it. Bigger profit margins, smaller shipments, higher potency. If some customers die, there's always
well.
more customers.
Yeah, that's
It's capitalism, baby.
so bad.
Now that's capitalism.
The free market decided your life is worth less than a higher profit margin.
Illuminati.
So, there you have it. Fentanyl overdose. Fast, painless, and disturbingly easy to stumble into by accident. The peer pressure thing? That's real. I know it sounds like an after-school
It's a real
special,
thing.
but people actually give into that stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when you're young and insecure and just want to be liked.
100%.
So here's my advice. From one dead guy to whoever's watching this. If someone's pressuring you to take something and your gut says no, just don't.
Don't.
Yeah, they'll call you lame. Yeah, you might feel left out.
can be
But you know
lame.
what's lamer than being the sober guy at a party? Being dead at 23 because you wanted to seem cool.
Yo,
hit subscribe if
facts,
you like
man.
these type of videos. Oh,
Yo, facts. Yo, shout out to the dead guy, man. Shout out to the dead guy. This was a really good video. He had something else to say. Should we hear him out or should we go listen to the music? While he talks about that, I'm gonna wrap it up and get the preview ready.
and to whoever keeps commenting that my voice sound like AI. Buddy, I'm a ghost. I'm literally artificial at this point. What's your excuse?
All right, bet. Look, this is something I was working on literally last night, like 3-4 hours ago. break my heart. A story, why'd you have to go and break my heart? I just wanna know if it's the end of the story. Why'd you have to go and break my heart? I just wanna know if it's the end of the story. I've been really trying to go in and go hard. I'm the only one that's seeing this from the start. Why'd you have to go and break my heart? Play my part, then did it smart. I could really go and play guitar. Love her for a shawty when she throw it from afar. I just wanna know if you did it so far.